Officials are asking neighbors in the area of Erb Park to check property for any clothing or anything that seems out of order. They ask you do not touch it, but call Appleton Police right away.
Part of an ongoing investigation into a shooting at Erb Park. Officials just telling us this afternoon the victim is in stable condition tonight. They're working on referring charges for a male juvenile who is in custody. As we first alerted you, officers were called about 4:30 yesterday to Erb Park, finding the injured person and seeing several people running from the park. Police issued a shelter-in-place order that lasted for several hours, telling people at the pool and near the park to find cover. In a First Alert update, Emily Byers shares how law enforcement is working to ensure the community is safe.
Nobody should be shot. Nobody should be using guns.
Parkgoers telling us it's hard to believe it happened here.
Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah, for sure. I usually bring my siblings that are younger over here, so it's a surprising, shocking thing.
Leticia Taylor telling us it's scary, but she says seeing police in the area makes her feel better. It's support she says she appreciates after she was at the Fox River Mall in January of 2021 when there was a targeted shooting there.
I met a lot of officers that were, very welcome, They helped me through it.
Lieutenant Meghan Cash with Appleton Police telling us they want the community to know the department supports them.
Right now our focus is really just allowing our community to just process what happened, and as a police department just having that extra presence here, having our facility dog Edison up here as well as a lot of our other staff providing the support and navigating resources for our community.
While the investigation continues, Lieutenant Cash says it's important to come together, and going into National Night Out, they want to remind everyone they're here to keep communities safe.
We want to make sure that you feel safe. With National Night Out being tonight, we have a lot of block parties happening throughout the city, a lot of police and a lot of fire department personnel going out to those. And with an incident like yesterday, this is that time to come together.
Now, as the investigation continues, police are still working to gather evidence. We'll continue to update you on the very latest on air as well as online. Reporting in Appleton, Emily Byer, Action 2 News.